to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and today I'm going to be doing a breastfeeding Q&A. I asked some moms on a YouTube Moms Facebook group that I'm in to ask me questions about breastfeeding. So here we go.
Bye.
Okay, number one, how do you feel about nursing in public? Personally, I did it. I personally did it because, you know, if a baby has to eat, a baby has to eat. I did cover up, but as he got older, he didn't like to be covered up, so I didn't cover him. What are you doing? How do you ease the cracks and pain of nipples? I honestly never had that problem, thankfully. When I left the hospital after having him, they did give me a cream to put on your nipples. I think it was the Lancino cream, I think is how you say the brand. But I never really had any problems with pain or cracking. Okay, number three, how long before it doesn't hurt anymore? It never really hurt me in the beginning. He had a good latch, but as he got older, like, he started to look around while he was nursing, so he's like pulling my nipple with him everywhere he looks. So be prepared for that if you're in the early stages. Number four, what is the recommended time frame to nurse? I do think it's 2 years. I know it's a year for sure because, I mean, a baby's main source of nutrition for the first year of life is formula or breast milk. So even if you stop breastfeeding before a year, you're still going to have to give them formula. But I think it is 2 years. We are currently 20 months in, so we are almost 21 months in, so we're almost at 2 years. I don't want to go past 2.5 though, so that brings me to my next question. When do you plan on weaning? He's probably going to start school next August, so if that's the case, I will start to wean him next summer because I don't want him to go to school and still be nursing, even though he only nurses at night. If he goes to school, he'll only be going half a day, so from 8 to 11:30, I believe, or 8 to noon. So he won't really need to nurse, you know, while he's there. But I think, like, if he's starting school, like, he shouldn't nurse anymore. Do you breastfeed on demand or do you have a schedule? I used to breastfeed on demand when he was first born, but he became jaundice. So most pediatricians will tell you that if they become jaundice, you need to supplement with formula. But in this case, his pediatrician actually told me to nurse more. So I had to nurse every 2 hours on the hour. And let me tell you, it was hard. He was a great sleeper, which is how he became jaundice because he wasn't eating as much as he should. So they're supposed to nurse when they're first born every 2 to 4 hours for 15 to 20 minutes on each side. And he would sleep. So I would wake him up every 4 hours and nurse him for that long, but he would fall asleep on the breast. So at his 1 week appointment, he was jaundice, and he said nurse every 2 hours on the hour. So if I had to wake him up at 2 a.m. to nurse, and he nursed till about 2:30, then I would have my alarm set for 4:30, and it was just a constant pattern. So I was constantly waking up. I'm surprised I never threw the towel in or anything. I never gave up. Like, I stuck with breastfeeding. Didn't even give him breast milk in a bottle, no formula. Like, we were strictly breastfeeding. Oh, what is the worst thing someone has ever said to you while breastfeeding? I got told that he's not eating enough. When he was nursing, you could hear him gulping. Even to this day, you can hear him gulping, and he was a chunky baby. He was always up to, he was always at the right height and weight that he should have been for his age. So I mean, he was always healthy. He was gaining weight. He was nursing. He was nursing really well. So to hear someone tell me that, oh, you're not feeding him enough, or he's not getting enough, just give him formula, like, it really made me so mad and took everything in me to not tell that person off, because they don't know, like, it's not their breast, it's not their baby, like, they don't know what works for you. They don't know really how well your baby's doing. All right. And the last question is, were you breastfed as a baby? And kind of. My mom pumped for me and gave it to me, or I got it through a bottle and through a feeding tube, because I was actually, okay, so I got milk pumped and into a bottle, and then also through a feeding tube. So yes, I was breastfed, but not straight from the breast, if that makes sense. So if you have any other questions, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for, what's wrong? He was playing with a highlighter. Now he has highlighter all over him. Hi. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Say bye. Bye.